Oh, hello and welcome to my channel. I guess now we're talking about my life. I have put making a YouTube video off for so long, but I decided that now while I'm kind of doing nothing, I decided why not just do it, you know. Bear in mind there's outside noises, nothing I can do about that, and I don't have my glasses on, obviously. So if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm sorry. Everything's a bit kind of, what would you call it, busted right now. The lighting setup is awful. There's music on the background. It's only remixes, so it's grand. If I'm looking down here, my mirror is there. So yeah, and this is going to be kind of like a chit chat. Get ready with me. I hate that. I hate that saying so much, but that's what this is gonna be. I'm just gonna do like a soft look, which I wasn't gonna do, but then I think I want to stay here for hours. So yeah, I'm just gonna do like a soft look and answer a few questions on Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, keep on watching. So to start my skin, I'm not using way too much. I'm gonna go in with this simple moisturizer. That was a lot. See, I actually have very dry skin, so I can get away with using a lot of moisturizer. And I love just prepping the skin. Obviously, prepping the skin is so important. Like, I don't believe in setting sprays and stuff. I just believe in primers and stuff like that. So yeah. So I suppose I should talk a little bit about myself, shouldn't I? My name is Aaron, also known as Mr. Makeup. That was a lot of moisturiser. Also known as Mr. Makeup on Instagram. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. I don't really know what else to say, because the questions I'm going to be answering has a lot to do with makeup and my life and stuff, so I'm going to just kind of go off them, which I suppose I should just start answering. I should really start answering them. I'm just going to take like a stippling brush because I used a lot of moisturiser. I'm just going to swirl that in and hopefully the brush will take up some of that product, because I didn't mean to use that much. I know it's a waste of product, but it's fine. It's not as if it was like even touch a silk canvas or something. It's only simple. Primer I like to go in with is, it's not actually primer, it's like a tan topper. It's the Be Bold, it's dirty. It's the Be Bold Golden Pearl Illuminator. It's just like an illuminator, obviously. And I like to just do this on the high point of the face. Again, I don't really use much primer. Like, I'd use more primers if I was going somewhere, but I'm not. I'm sitting in my room making a YouTube video. So yeah, I'm not going to do much of priming because, again, that's just a waste of primer. So there's no point in doing that. I'm going to use a MAC. There's no name on this brush. It came in a set, just like a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pop that on the high point of the face just to give a bit of a glow. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be doing like a really soft glam kind of look. So I'm hoping that it works out and that it doesn't go tits up, because sometimes, you know, that happens. But yeah, just popping this like where I put highlighter. And that's the primer all done. As I'm doing foundation, I'll jump into the questions. So the foundation I'm going to be going in is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade Nude, I think, or Natural. It's in the shade Natural. I love this foundation. It's like really light, it's really dewy. It's going to give me that glowy skin that I'm looking for. And yeah, I'm going to again use another MAC dirty brush. It's grand. And the first question, is this empty? No. The first question is from, oh, I'm not going to say where from. No. The first question that I have in front of me is my favourite song or artist at the moment. By the way, I'm not going to go like in any order. I'm just literally going, well, I'm going from top to bottom. But I'm not going to start with like make questions around like that. I'm just going to really go for it. So the first question that I got was my favourite song or artist at the moment. I don't actually know, to be honest with you. Oh, my favourite song is definitely Tap In. I'm like Tap Tap, yeah, that song. So thanks to TikTok for that. Cheers a lot. But this is pure empty. Like, my favourite artist, I don't actually know. I don't know who my favourite artist is. I don't really have one. I just kind of listen to a lot of people. Who would be my favourite artist? I don't know. That's actually a hard question. Cardi B is my favourite rapper, favourite artist, favourite anything of all time. I'm guessing she means like song artist because like she's her favourite song or artist at the moment, so I'm gonna go with that, not like makeup artist or just artist in general. But yeah, Cardi B, 100%. I love Cardi B with a passion. I'm also aware this is not my foundation shade, so don't come for me. As if lots of people are gonna watch this and actually come for me, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this foundation and jump on to the next question. Next, I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Coverage Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm gonna use this to lightly, I'll use that word loosely, lightly cream contour. And another question that came in was, see what I mean by lightly? That's not that light. My favourite makeup palette of all time. Right, I'm gonna have two. So for glam looks, I love To Be Perfect Clientele palette. Oh my god, like mine doesn't look the best, but we just ignore that. This palette is unbelievable for like glam looks. It's so like the shadows are so buttery, they're so blendable, they're so pigmented, which is just what you want. So I love this for like clients and stuff and glam makeup looks. But for colourful looks, I love Be Perfect. I love Be Perfect. But these are amazing shadows. The Carnival XL Pro palette. This mirror is also smashed. It's obviously in bits, but this palette is honestly, as you can tell, well, this shadow I never actually got to use, it's smashed. But the rest of them, anything that has a dent in it, it's been used, so that's nearly everything. Oh my god, this palette is insane, like actually insane. Because if I could travel into the future or to the past, which would it be? See, there's so many like pros and cons to that. Like I would love to travel into the past. Wait, if I had, like, obviously considering that I'd be coming back, I'm thinking that. I would love to go into the past to meet like family members and stuff and to like spend time with them because a lot of them passed before I was born. So that's so itchy all of a sudden. Where's my foundation brush? Yeah, I'd love to go back. So another question I got was if I could travel into the future, or back into the past, which would it be? There's so many like pros and cons to this question. So I'm gonna give both answers and then I'll decide at the end. I would love to travel to the past to meet family members that I unfortunately did not get to meet, and just to spend time with them and get to know them and stuff, like from their perspective rather than people telling me stories and stuff. And I'd love to do that, but then again there's like coming back and then never being able to see them again, so that's obviously the hard part to that. Into the future, I'd love to see where I'd be, where, like, I know people ask you to, like, in interviews and stuff, people ask you the question, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself is different to actually where you're going to be. Like, you can hope to see yourself, but you don't actually know what's going to happen. Like, if I had said 5 years ago, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I would have never in a million years said, oh, I see myself sitting down making a YouTube video, doing makeup. No, that was not even in my view line. And now look at me. So I would love to actually go and see where I end up, like, after college and stuff, and see if I actually get where I can see myself, if that makes any sense. I suppose then the future, I'd rather go to the future because the whole coming back thing and never seeing family members again, that's very sad. And as much as I'd love to meet them, I'd rather just remember them by their stories than actually get to know them and then have to really miss them. So into the future is definitely my answer. So next I'm going to go in with the Catrice Camouflage Concealer in the shade 020, which is light beige. And I'm just going to place this on the high points of my face. Well, I'm really trying to lift the face as much as I can. I don't like doing the huge triangles under my face or under my eyes because there's no need for that. There's literally no need for that. You're using so much concealer. Like under here, there's need brightening. Like just here needs brightening. And then out here, just to lift the face. My forehead, just the centre of the forehead. Down the centre of the nose. And then, because I was luckily born a man, I have a moustache and a beard, so I put concealer in them areas. And I'm going to use a sorry, I keep belching. I'm going to use a blank canvas F36 brush just to blend it out. I like to leave the oil under the eye until last, because as the concealer is drying, it's setting, and it does make it like a tiny bit harder to work with, but not that much different. And it dries it a little bit, so it does end up being a bit more full coverage. Favorite app? I'm guessing she means like as in like social media and stuff. It's a toss up between Instagram and Snapchat, because I love Instagram because of what it has done for me. Like, I can share all my work on Instagram. I can share what I love on Instagram, and that's where most people are. In terms of like makeup wise and stuff. So I'm grateful for that, but I also just love Snapchat. Like, I just love Snapchat. I'd rather talk to someone on Snapchat than on the phone. Like, I'd rather talk to someone on Snapchat than face to face, to be honest. I don't know what it is. There's just something about Snapchat that I love. So I'd probably say Snapchat. Like, don't know why. I feel like on Snapchat, I know you can do this on Instagram, but on Snapchat you can literally just show what you're doing and it's gone. I know you can do it on Instagram, but it's more of an effort on Instagram, because you have to go into people's chat and that's an effort. So Snapchat 100%. I'm going with the Carter Beauty setting powder, the standard setting powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm just going to use that to set under anywhere I put concealer, really. The next question that came in was, it's actually makeup related. How did you get into makeup? There is quite a backstory to this. Sorry, these are all my Manky brushes. So yeah, that brush was bright pink if you've seen that. Yeah, don't ask. I got into makeup. When did I get into makeup? So October 2018, I think. Was really like my prime. That was when I came out and stuff, so I wasn't afraid to kind of do what I want. Do you know, like, I didn't care anymore. I really should have, because the things I was posting and stuff, like not makeup wise. Basically, back to the question. I started doing face painting. Just around Halloween time. There will not be any pictures shown. It is that bad. I don't know why I just put powder on my eyes. I'm gonna roll with it. Yeah, so I started face painting. Really good? Absolutely not. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I loved it. As much as I was bad at it, I still loved sitting down and my mom's ringing me. I still loved sitting down and literally painting my face. Like, it was absolutely shocking, but I did it. I liked it. And that inevitably led to me starting makeup. My apologies if anything changed. I was cut off. Thanks for that. I didn't think of that when my mum rang me, that'd be cut off. Anyways, I was talking about face painting. Yeah, did I enjoy it? No. Or did I enjoy it? Yes. Was it good? No, it was not. But it got me into it. And then I went on to do, so after that was grand. I finished face painting. I was doing a few eyeshadow looks. They were awful. I'll actually see if I can pull some up right now. But like I'll pull up my first ever one. Now, it wasn't that bad, but obviously it could have been a lot better. That was, I don't know if you're about to see that, but that was my first ever makeup look. If you can't see it, I'll pop a picture on the screen. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it could have been a lot better. So yeah, that was that, and then that led me to doing one-to-ones, which I did with a girl called Simone. I'll leave her Instagram on the screen. They were incredible. Like, I loved every bit of it. I loved learning it. I just loved everything about it. So I did them, and we were chatting about academies and stuff, and I had always been looking at Vanity X since I got into makeup. Vanity X's academy in Ireland, and they're unbelievable, like unbelievable. As you can tell by when I'm speaking about them, I did go there. Oh sorry, I'm going in with the Kiko bronzer in the shade, it's in the Sicilian Notes line in 02, and I'm just placing that over the contour. But yeah, I was looking at there for so long, until they reached out to me, which is actually the next question, I think. Another question that came in was, what was it like to be a BA, which is a brand ambassador for Vanity X? So obviously as the question says, I was a brand ambassador for this academy that I was looking at for so long. Short story behind it, they ran a competition, and I think it was like 2 days long, like it wasn't long at all, and I had just seen it on my page, like it popped up straight away, and I was like, oh, I'd never win something like that. And so I was like, I'm gonna enter it anyways, because like no harm in entering it. So I entered it. It was literally like it's just a normal Instagram competition. I was like, oh my god, like share this, tag people you'd love to see, all that jazz. The normal Instagram competition. I'm gonna add a little bit more powder. And share it to your stories and stuff. So I did. I shared it to my stories. I commented on it. I did everything that they asked, and like 2 days later, I got a message from Vanity X being like, we would love to have you as one of our brand ambassadors. So obviously my heart went through the roof. I got the phone call, and I will no joke, I cried. Like I actually cried, because at the time I think I had like 400 followers on Instagram, which is not a lot nowadays. Like it's nothing nowadays. Not that it's nothing, but it's like you'd expect people to get bigger and bigger people to get it and stuff, which I was like, I'll never get something like that. Like the amount of followers they have that want that opportunity, like I'd never get something like that. But I got it, which I was shocked about. As I said, I cried. But I was over the moon, like over the moon. So we came in the first day, had a meeting, and I thought it was just me, a brand ambassador. I genuinely thought it was only me. But I went in, and there was 2 other girls there, who I grew very fond of, and one of them is now one of my like best friends. That's Zoe, makeup by Zoe Lana. I met her through that, so that was amazing. And the other girl is Iona. I love Iona so much. I love both of them so much, but I never get to see Iona anymore, which is very sad. But yeah, so what was it like to be a brand ambassador? Honestly, it wasn't hard. It wasn't anything demanding. It was so easy. So being a brand ambassador, we had to promote the academy, and we had to just give like kind of like a journey update. I've been cut off again. I should have put my phone in airplane mode. Yeah. So that question there says, why are you the Irish James Charles? I'm not the Irish James Charles. Caitlin, I do not look anything like James Charles. I am not anywhere near as talented as James Charles. So I am not James Charles in Ireland, alright? I'm just annoyed because I keep getting cut off, and I look at far I've done. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going because, well, this is not a tutorial anyways. So a lot of these questions are okay, here we go. A lot of the questions were what made you start doing makeup, and I answered already, so I'm gonna just move on. There's stuff all over me. Anyways, my favourite skincare product. I don't actually know. I love anything from The Ordinary. I think their skincare products are unbelievable. I actually love little skin stuff, like the little moisturisers and these cleansers. Oh my god, like they're unbelievable. Like they're literally, that's like 160. Like they're unreal, and they're so cheap, and they actually work for your skin. So yeah, I love them. But I'm not really into skincare. Don't shoot me. Oh my god, there's literally powder all over this. Anyways, favorite foundation for dry skin. I love the foundation that I use today, the LA Girl Pro Coverage. It's such a it's not oily, it's like a dewy foundation. I love it so much. It's unbelievable for dry skin. But another one, the NARS Sheer Glow, is supposed to be good for dry skin. I've never actually tried it, so I don't know. Steer away from MAC foundation, the MAC Studio Fix foundation. If you have dry skin, that is a no-go. That's the driest foundation I've ever used in my life. But if you prep your skin correctly, you can kind of get away with any foundation. Like if you kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? If you combat, is that the word? The dryness of your skin. So if you use a lot of moisturizer, if you use a lot of like, not oil products, but hydrating products, then you can get away with any foundation. You don't need to use a hydrating foundation because that'll balance it out. So skin prep is vital. The next question is, what made you want to do makeup? What got you into makeup? Love the looks you do. They're always fab. Thank you very much. As I said, I've answered that question. So I'm gonna see if I can find another question. They're literally all the same. Is what inspired you to do makeup? Any products you hate? MAC Studio Fix foundation. I despise it. I'm going in with what? I'm going in with Lux from this palette. I hate the MAC Studio Fix foundation. I just hate it. It's so dry. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like, people use that because like, oh my god, it's MAC foundation. Like, it's so pricey. No, if you're gonna go for a foundation because of its price and not the actual product itself, then you are backwards, sis. Because I have a foundation that is compared to MAC a lot, but I think is 10 times better to MAC, and that's the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. That is a good dry foundation. I don't mean like it's dry, like it's the same. It's for like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a word. You could use it for oily skin, and it's really good for that. You can also use it on dry skin because I use it all the time. It's such a full coverage foundation, and it is literally half the price of the MAC foundation, like half of the price. So I would much rather go for that than the MAC foundation that I don't like and that I don't think works well for anyone. So yeah, I mean, if you love that, you pop off, but I don't, so I'm gonna stick to what I love. I'm gonna wear closest palette. I'm gonna take Glow Up from the palette again, and I'm gonna just pop that right on my inner corner and across my brow bone. This is like a beige highlighter, if that even makes sense. Like, some of the way you get highlighters and they're like pure white. Well, this is like a very skin tone highlighter. Not highlighter, shimmer. So I love it for doing that. I'm gonna apply some of the, what is this, Maybelline, I think. Yeah, Maybelline pencil in the shade 410. Is it 410? Yeah, it's a kohl pencil in shade 410, and I'm gonna apply that to my waterline. I'm not going with black because, quite frankly, I don't want it. So I'm just gonna run it along the waterline. I love it brown anyways when I'm doing like a soft look like this. Bear in mind, this is a soft look for me. It might not be a soft look for someone else, but this is for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop that in and be gone. So that's one eye all done and dusted. All I have to do is apply lashes, but I'm gonna do this eye first and then I'll be back. So I just finished this eye and I applied some lashes and mascara off camera, obviously. I went in with the Lash Style Ireland lashes in the shade Roxy. I'm actually brand ambassador for them, so go buy them. And I'll just finish the skin really quick because my storage is filling up and I keep getting cut off, and this video is turning out to be a disaster. There were so many questions that I answered. No one get why I'm called the James Charles of Ireland, because I'm literally talking 20 miles an hour, but it's fine. Yeah, I answered so many questions, so many deep questions, and they're gone. So I'll keep them for another video, but thanks to everyone that sent them in, because I literally wouldn't have questions that didn't. I'm going in with the Carter Beauty blush. This is in the shade Obsession. It's from their window palettes. This is like a nice glow blush. What's the word for it? There's a word for it and I can't think of it. I don't know, I can't remember the word for it. It's gonna annoy me now. But yeah, I'm using a Nima Harley brush to apply that. And I'm just blending that into the bronzer and contour. And then, so that's literally all I do for blush. And then for highlighter, I'm going, where's the highlighter? I'm gonna go in with the Ingla eyeliner, the Ingla highlighter in the shade 153. It's from their Freedom System collection. I can't remember what they're called. And I'm just gonna apply that to the highest points. If you can see a bottle on the camera, there's a bottle of drink, not drink, like it's cream soda right there. I don't know if that's on camera or not, that's awkward. I have no more questions to answer, which is a bit annoying, but I'm gonna sit here and just chat through the rest of it. I actually enjoyed making this. I was petrified to make it because it's awkward sitting in front of a camera talking to yourself. Like, also the window's open so if you can hear birds and people, that's right there. Yeah, I was petrified to make it because it's not normal for me to do. Like, I don't even sit down and make IGTVs. Like, I did before, but that was awkward. Well, I wasn't talking then. But yeah, I've done it. I'm nearly finished now. I'm gonna go in with lips now. This is Toffee lip liner from Primark, Jeremy, pennies. Everyone knows Toffee lip liner is the best lip liner you will ever buy in your life. Don't care what anyone says. And I'm just gonna use this to line the lips. I'm actually gonna do this and then I'll be back because I obviously can't talk through this. So now that's done, I'm gonna go in with a liquid lip from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I cannot see the shade on that. It's a mini crush. It's like a pinky nude. Well, I'm hoping it's a pinky nude. It looks very pink. I never go for pink lips. Okay, it's like bright pink. How can I make it work? How are we gonna make it work though? Someone knocking at my door. I hope not. I don't get an answer. I don't like this. I don't like this lip combo. I've never used that lipstick before. Wait, I'll try and blend them together. Okay. I like that a lot more. It's still very bright, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna act like it didn't happen. I'm gonna go in with a gloss now. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss. I don't know if I will see the shade on this. We can try. This is the shade Citrine. Don't know. It's like a glowy gloss with lots of reflex in it. And I'm just gonna place that all over the lips. That was a lot. That mirror is way too far away. That's how blind I am. Like, that mirror is literally under the camera. Here, it's something soft, something simple, nothing too crazy, which is what I usually do. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, which probably wasn't a lot. I was very scared, not gonna lie. This was a disaster video, filming wise. I've cut off so many times, so many questions have to get cut out now. Not have to get cut out, but they will be cut out. There might be a few abrupt little endings or whatever, but anyways. If you want to see more of this, just, you know, like the video, subscribe, like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that jazz. I'll leave everything in the screen, on the screen. But yeah, this is the finished look, and thanks for watching, bye!